Hey, I'm here. I'm doing my VMA review. First, I want to talk about Taylor Swift's awful ass performance. I don't want to be rude or disrespectful. I don't want to upset her fans, but that child is a mediocre singer, and the dancing was okay at best. I mean, she didn't do anything spectacular. I think it was one of the worst performances of the evening. Now, to be honest with you, I see her dancing in the audience. I think she should try to work on her dancing. That's the problem. She put more life and more energy into dancing for other folks than she did her own performance. Something's wrong there. Now, Ariana Grande, she didn't do that well when she first came out. She didn't start off real good. She was hitting notes here and there, and she was kind of lazy. At first she was like singing softly, but it wasn't a strong softly. It wasn't a good softly. It's not a I can really sing. It was more like whispering. Then she gonna go get loud and sing properly. No, I wasn't here for that. She did way better when she did Bang. When she did her part in Bang, she did much better. I love Nicki's performance. I liked it. I liked the way she was shaking. I liked everything she did for Anaconda. I liked the song. I liked the dance. I liked how flexible those women were that was holding them legs up like statues. They must be like an advanced level yoga person. Because if that ain't some advanced yoga for you, I'm sorry for them to hold it like that. They must have took a bazillion yoga classes to do that. On top of that, I did like the Jessie J. She did an amazing job singing. She sang strong all the way through. I usually don't like her music because on her album she sang okay like an average pop singer. I didn't know she had that much range. I didn't know she was that talented. So yeah, I mean the girls did a good job together on that song. I really liked how Miley Cyrus had that homeless guy coming up there singing. I mean, not singing, but her speech. I'm glad that she went political with it and wasn't just all about herself. She really didn't have to do that. And I was like, oh, that's moving. That's real cool of her. I don't like her singing. I didn't like Bangers when I heard it. And it's a dude on YouTube, I forgot his name, is Asian dude that sung Wrecking Ball way better than she did. I mean, I didn't even like the song Wrecking Ball until this man sung it. But I really like her as a person, because as a person, she's saying to just be cool. She's seeming like a real everyday person. She doesn't let her stardom get to her. I like that. And then what I really like about her is she don't give a shit. She just herself no matter what. The other thing, I liked Iggy and that other girl, Rita Ora's performance. I'm not a huge Rita Ora person, but I like Iggy. I was a little nervous that the rest of her album wouldn't be that good. I haven't listened to it yet. I really like Fancy, but that new Black Widow song, that's banging. I love that. I love the performance. I like the little outfits they had on. They was looking good. The other thing, I like Maroon 5. They've done really well with their comeback songs. Because I didn't like that last album. I don't know if they got anything out right now. I like the song they played last night and what I'm hearing on the radio. But that album before he got back on The Voice or during The Voice, no. It wasn't as good as the first one. With Harder to Breathe and She Will Be Loved and all that. They kind of peaked with that. Now, I'm not really feeling the Carly XCX. She's very mediocre. There is nothing creative about her. She's not. I understand in pop, you don't have to sing real good. That is really about the beats and your performance. But I didn't feel anything when I watched her. Now, I did like the other girls, the Fifth Harmony girls. And I found it real interesting that they let them be thick. Usually, they got to be stick thin 90-pound women. I noticed them girls had some thighs on them in Fifth Harmony. They look like normal-sized chicks. I like that. I like how Lucy Hale hosted. I love Pretty Little Liars. I'm not really into her country music, though. But I think she did a good job hosting. I'm not here for Lord. I don't think she should get any awards for mumbling. I don't understand her. I don't understand Robin Thicke. I don't understand Sierra. And I don't understand Ashanti. All of them whisper and mumble. I don't know who gives people who mumble and whisper a record contract. It's like if I was an executive and they come in, it's like, dear, this is a singing, not singing contest, but this is a singing contract. You not here to whisper. Who's going to pay you to whisper on a track. And I don't understand how these people are cutting more than one album. I don't understand Robin Thicke, Sierra, and Ashanti's career. Now, I liked a few cuts by all three of them, but I never liked their whole albums because it's just nothing but whispering. It's like, really? I don't get it. And I really didn't like Laura's performance on one of the award shows where she cut the music to mumble a cappella. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Why do you have to mumble a cappella? I'm not here for it. Now, the sound was terrible. I noticed when it came to the music, they did real good with sound, but they was like, fuck the host. They didn't have the sound right for like Sway and the other two little girls that was on there. It was like, what the hell happened? It's like every time they cut to commercial or to the host, the sound was fucked up. Really? No, that's just not how you do it. And whose idea was it to have it near a airport? They should have known that would cause some sound problems. No, that wasn't good at all. Now, Usher's performance. I love his performances. I don't understand what people expect from him because he slays every time he comes out. He did a shitload better than Taylor Swift. And I hate to say it, he was a highlight of the night. I really like his performances. They was talking about his performance at the BET Awards. I'm like, well, what the fuck you want this man to do? He the only artist, him, Nicki, Beyonce, maybe Iggy are the only ones I pay to see. I'm really not paying to see these other folks. Another thing, I liked how Common came out and talked about Ferguson because nobody was talking about Ferguson. I know it's a downer. I know that you're trying to be upbeat, but who the hell? You can't just ignore that. That's a huge topic, and it should be addressed, especially on an award show. Now, I also like the Robin Williams tribute because I grew up with Robin Williams watching him, so I do think that was nice that they acknowledged him. I like the Sam Smith song. I heard it on the radio, and usually I turn because R&B is not my favorite type of music. I like artists here and there, but that was a very moving and beautiful performance. But I don't mean to be disrespectful, but dude, how are you a man with hips? I've never seen a man with hips, and a white dude too. I'm just gonna be racist right now. Excuse me if you're offended, but I didn't know white dudes could have hips out to yay. His hips was almost as big as mine. He a dude. I was like, wow. Okay, dude. He needs to do something about that. I don't believe in picking at people about the way they look, because I know I got a weight problem, but I'm a chick. Okay, it's understandable for me to have hips. Usually a fat dude don't have hips. He's not that big, but that's just too much. I'm sorry. That was weird and distracting. But his performance was great. I did like 5 Seconds of Summer. At first I was like, oh, here come the little teeny bopper band. Because One Direction is okay. They're not that great. I'm not impressed with One Direction. The best boy bands there was New Edition and NSYNC. Those were my two favorites. I have all of NSYNC stuff, and from time to time I listen to New Edition. But I wasn't. At first I'm like, oh, here you go. I'm like, oh, I like it. I like their performance. It was very impressive. It was good. I'm like, okay. I thought I was gonna be like, no, but they did a good job. That's all I have to say about the VMAs. I can't think of nothing else I wanted to say. Y'all have a nice day.